Hi everyone, my name's Kevin and welcome to Exploration Theme Parks, and today I'm at Six Flags Magic Mountain to ride some rides and see what updates they got going on in the park. Let's go! Alright, just parked at Six Flags Magic Mountain. There goes Twisted Testing. It's currently 10:11 a.m. Park opens at 10:30 today. It's Sunday. And I think it might be some spring break for some schools. It's a beautiful day out right now. It seems a little more crowded at this time in the morning than usual. And more people coming in, but maybe it's just because it's a beautiful day out. But we're here and we're making the 2-mile hike to the front entrance. So getting our steps in already. Let's go. And yeah, I haven't been to Hurricane Harbor in like 3 years, I think. But they're putting some work into it. They're definitely painting everything. And even on the tall tower, like they got the roof off it right now. And all this paint is new. I like it. I like the updates they're doing to both parks right now. Yeah, and they took those metal gates out and actually put these poles in and the lines in, which looks a lot nicer. So people can't just walk on the tram road anymore. It used to be wide open, but they also weren't running the trams that much, but it seems like they are now, which is nice. Yeah, look at all this fresh paint. That used to be black, and now it's purple. And even on the slides. Saw X2 testing, but I'm not gonna prioritize that one today. I know which coasters I wanna try to get on today, and you'll soon find out. One thing I've always said is, they're gonna keep the entrance all this far away from the parking lot. Put in some nice looking wall or better looking fence on this walkway. It just looks run down and kind of tacky. All right, we've made it to the front entrance and about to walk through security. Let's go. I wonder if there's a dance competition or something, or cheerleading today. It gets pretty crowded when they have those at the park. We're gonna skip all these people and go straight to the special VIP entrance. Let's go. And so we're in the park, ready for the rope drop at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Oh yeah. All right, they dropped the rope for us. I come in peace. I come in peace. I don't mean any harm. Stay calm. Stay calm. All right, so I think, oh man, this landscape looks so crazy right now with them clearing the way for the new coaster. But I think I'm gonna try to get on Full Throttle first. Tend to skip it a lot because it gets a pretty long line. It can be a pretty slow mover. And he just opened the line to Full Throttle, 10:25. Still 5 minutes till the park officially opens. But a good sign, they open up the line. Let's go. Look at that massive loop that Full Throttle has, with the very unique feature of the track going over the loop as well, right near the end. But look at this landscape. Oh my gosh. It looks so barren. It's so crazy. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely crazy to see it like this. Like, I know I saw all over there, but I haven't seen it over behind Full Throttle. This is nuts. I remember the days when this was all log jammer. Look at that. I feel like that coaster, the new Vekoma, is going to have a pretty decent layout. All right, looks like we're going to have first ride of the day. Let's go. All right, just got off of Full Throttle. First train of the day, great way to start the day, always with Full Throttle. I always say, you know, I wish there was a little bit more after that final drop over the loop. But overall, really fun, unique roller coaster, premier rides. That one can get a pretty long line and can be a slow mover. So if I'm gonna do it, I do it for my first ride. And it was very weird seeing the barren landscape, you know, where they're gonna put the new Vekoma coaster in. I mean, obviously they'll plant some more shrubs and trees once they put the coaster in. But yeah, very weird to see. Also met a lovely family from the UK. They love traveling, going to theme parks and on roller coasters. So that was cool. I rode with the dad, so fun ride. And here is the plot. So there's Full Throttle station, and then all of the barren landscape where the new Vekoma coaster is going to be. Oh, look, that looks like a new sign. Don't know what it's going to be, but yeah, so they cleared all the trees, all the shrubs. What's left is the skeleton, the cement seating for the old Golden Bear Theater. But yeah, once this site picks up with actual coaster construction, I'll start doing separate videos of just like the construction progress. But yeah, cool to see. I'm very interested to see how that coaster is gonna ride. It's like a suspended version of like the Moto coaster. But Vekoma's been making some pretty good roller coasters and also good family coasters, so that'll be interesting to see and feel. So I think my next one is gonna be Goliath, because I haven't been on it in a while. It was closed for a while for the repaint, and it since has reopened, and I haven't been on it since it reopened with the new fresh paint. So I want to try to get on it if it's open. Oh, I see it going. Yeah, not the best, you know, hyper coaster out there, obviously. Would rather see a B&M, but it is nice they gave it more life with the fresh paint. And good old Pistachio Park. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go get in line. And if you know from Roller Coaster Tycoon, you know, just walking through the eye right now. Yeah, that paint looks awesome. It's super bright right now. It was faded for a very long time. All right, going for the back row. Let's go.
It's just a reminder that enjoy your ride on the Mighty Goliath. Bye-bye. Stand clear, all clear.
All right, just got essentially a walk-on Goliath back row. Yeah, I mean, we all know it really doesn't do much. It's really, if anything, it's for the G-forces. A little force at the bottom of the first drop, but it's that helix that gives you all those G's, and that's why they slow you down so much on the mid-course brake run. One thing is the ending brake run is a little touchy. It goes doo doo doosh, but it's nice to see you with the fresh paint. Good to get back on it. We all know that Superman Escape from Krypton is no more. The park officially announced it. We all knew it was coming, or we knew that it essentially was done for. And I mean, we kind of knew it was going to close down sooner than later. It's been very expensive for the park to keep up. It was the OG of them all from Intamin way back when, and it was just getting too expensive for them to keep up, to maintain. So kind of expected, still sad. It holds a special place in my heart. I just hope that they keep Drop a Doom open. I hope they don't get rid of the tower. If anything, if part of this track is, for the structural integrity of the tower, like keep that piece, because I love Drop a Doom. It's now currently the tallest drop tower, I think, in the world. It's very forceful, very fast, so I love Drop a Doom, so I hope they never get rid of that. I don't think they're going to do anything with the Superman track anytime soon, to be honest. They're focused on the new Vekoma coaster and other park updates right now. I'd be very surprised if they start doing anything with it. But, yep, we all knew it was coming, and it's official. No more Superman Escape from Krypton. Next project they should do is work on repainting Scream, and also taking out all that cement and putting like bushes and grass and trees. Honestly, that would bring Scream up in my book. So I'm gonna skip all this section of the park today because I'm gonna prioritize a couple other coasters that I want to get on today. And we made it to the boardwalk. Of course, they have Crazanity, which I absolutely love, which was an amazing addition to this park because, this park doesn't have many flat rides. They got Drop a Doom, which was obviously an extreme flat ride. And now they have Crazanity, which is another extreme flat ride. They have Buccaneer and the swings, which I feel a lot of people skip at this park. I mean, I do. Yeah, love Crazanity. And one thing I hope they eventually open again, that big boy right there, the Red Sky Tower. Which there's been rumors for a while of Six Flags gonna make the investment. I think the biggest issue was the elevators, like it wasn't up to code or something. And it would have cost, millions or something. It would have been very expensive to fix, which is part of the reason why they haven't done it, to be honest. I mean, they eventually got to do something up there because currently the only ride up there is Ninja, which we don't know how long that one's going to last, to be honest. That might be a whole redo of the area eventually. Put an extra ride up there, open the Sky Tower, and perhaps replace Ninja with something, which I don't know. But random Zen Garden appreciation video right here. Love it. Love it. And they also have Jammin' Bumpers, but they also renewed Scrambler. And they have Justice League. So they got a few flat rides. But they've also taken out a few recently. So one thing they can get rid of is Daredevil and Grand Prix. Because they could put a decent amount of stuff here, I feel. And these are upcharge attractions. So, I mean, how much are they really making off it? I made my way to the underground, and for one reason only, is to go on Apocalypse. And I just have a hunch that it's gonna be closed. I feel like I don't have much luck with Apocalypse. Like, last time I was here, it was closed, it was broken down. Oh my gosh, I see it testing. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get in line for Apocalypse. One thing is, you can never really judge how long the line is because it's all pretty much indoor. You know, you can never really trust the app. So just kind of have to take that gamble. And you never know if it's on one train ops or not. All right, let's go Apocalypse the ride. And now the indoor section. That gets pretty dark. Spooky. It's so dark. And now up to the station. Let's go.
Clear the
Right
opening
into the
gates.
station. Let's go. All right, just got off of Apocalypse. Essentially a walk-on, so no wait at all, which is always nice. I always like Apocalypse. It's obviously not the biggest and baddest GCI out there. And I think they've done some more recent track work. I honestly couldn't tell. But, so it's not like the heaviest airtime GCI out there. It's not the most intense, but the bumpiness isn't uncomfortable to me on that coaster, and I think it makes it even a little better just because it's not like the best layout for a GCI, but I still think it's a really fun wooden roller coaster. See, I think they should add atmospheric music to all of the areas of the park, including the rides. It just makes any park feel that much better. And we have found ourselves in Rapids Camp Crossing, where Roaring Rapids is, and the out-of-place entrance to Tatsu. But I'm skipping Tatsu today because there's at least one more coaster I want to do. Stay tuned to find out. And even though I don't ride it very often at all, I hope they keep Revolution here. It's definitely a historical, classic roller coaster here at the park. And it's a very, very, very good step-up coaster for the youngins, you know. It's not intense whatsoever. You know, they have the loop in there, but it's really not intense at all. So it's a very good family, I wouldn't even call it family thrill. It's that tame. Well, I am approaching the next roller coaster that I want to do today. And that is the classic Aerodynamics Viper. And it just celebrated its 35th year anniversary of operation, which I don't know if that's foreshadowing for anything at all. If not, like, is it foreshadowing for it to see its demise soon? I'm just not sure. So let's go get in line, shall we? All right, just got off of Viper, sat in the second car to the back, and definitely a different ride in my experience from sitting closer to the front. Last time I went on Viper, I had the front row, and I was pleasantly surprised with how smooth it was and enjoyable the ride was. Sitting towards the back, it was definitely more bumpier, a little more jerkier. But honestly, you know, if they want to keep Viper longer term, you know, I think vekoma still maintains and does some and produces some of those parts, and they can, you know, put the newer vekoma trains on with the vest restraints to make it a little more comfortable and just give it a repaint. I would actually really like to see that, but you know, probably won't see that. All right, so that's gonna do it for my quick day at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Got on the roller coasters that I wanted to get on today that I haven't been on. Oh, there goes Tatsu. Pretzel loop that I haven't been on in a while. So perfect day, no waits for those coasters. Got to see some updates that they're still working on around the park, including the site for the new for 2026 Vekoma roller coaster. So excited to see the progress of that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for upcoming videos. And remember, never stop exploring theme parks.